Good evening, United States Drone Society. Chris, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So right off the bat, before we even start saying hi to people, I want you to share your good news with the community.
Well, if you already don't know, because a lot of people kind of do anyway, because I kind of put a post up, but everybody usually knows me is flying this, the Mini 2. And I've been talking about getting a new drone for quite a long time. And, well, guys, I ended up getting the Air 2S. And this thing is so much heavier than the Mini 2.
Yes. That's fantastic, man. Fantastic. I'm so happy for you. It's always fun getting a new drone. So let's start saying hi to the people in the chat here.
So much to learn, too.
Oh, yeah. A lot to learn. Susan Lee again. She was first this week. I don't think that's just going to happen every week. We have my wife in here, Ashley. How you doing? Bud's not going to make it. He had a bit too many cocktails, but Bud, I hope you sleep well tonight. Thank you for stopping by and leaving a comment.
Book club.
Yeah, we have Al from South Florida Drone Flyers in the chat. How you doing, Al? Again, if anybody wants to join in to the panel chat later on, the link is in the pinned comment, and you can just join up, and I'll add you when it's time. We have Bannister Post. How you doing? He's getting ready for a Canadian Thanksgiving dinner, apparently. Bedford County aerial views. How you doing?
Bedford
County. Yep, not New Bedford. We got Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly's in the back room right now. And, I don't get it. Ray's back there, and he comes on the show, and he starts bringing people shrimp and lobster, and now, people are going to expect it all the time. So, we'll deal with that later on.
But this is what we bring.
Yeah. Ooh, we got Charles Skoleski in the house. How you doing, Charles? Hey, Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob's here. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
We have my son, Wedge and Big Fan. Thank you.
Well, Johnny's in here too.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Johnny's sick tonight, so everyone wish him well, please. I know he's not feeling too well, so glad to have him here.
And Dustin.
Dustin's here. How you doing, Dustin? Got my son Benjamin. How you doing?
It's nice that the whole family can just tune in,
Yeah. We got John Flynn in the house. How you doing, John? We have a Nathan Botello who jumped into the back room. I don't know who that is, but they're not showing their camera. And with the swinging stuff going on in other posts, I'd like to know who that is before I invite you into the panel. Heads up. Johnny, I hope you feel better. I'll be droned. How you doing? We got Brant Aerials. Hey, look, Jake's Drone Life. Jake is in the house. How you doing, Jake?
Hi, Jake.
Oh, we already have a lot of people in the chat here.
Unlimited Vertical.
Drone and You Visuals. How you doing? I said hi to Brant. How you doing, Unlimited Vertical? Excuse my voice. I'm just getting. I've been sick all week. I'm finally getting over it, but I sound horrible. Yeah.
Mudball Creator.
Donald here. How you doing, Mudball? We are gonna feature something of his in just a minute here, actually. Melanie and the Bear Dogs. How you doing? Ben said hi, Dad. I love that kid. He's so awesome. And I think, Alexis is in the house. She's actually in the back room. Be joining our panel a little bit. I think I've got everybody. So there, yeah. So tonight we're going to be giving away one of these United States Drone Society coffee mugs. And Donald, Mudball Creative, had received a mug recently. And I have something that I would love to share with the panel. Let me share my screen. Oh, this was great. I love this. Awesome. He's a funny guy. Real funny guy.
Braggle.
Look at that. It turned from disheveled into all clean cut. I mean, it's
Power of the coffee mug. Power of the coffee mug. That's what it is.
The magic mug.
Oops. I had it autoplay another video. I was like, what is that audio? So, yeah, with that said, I want to bring in our first guest because we want to feature some of his work tonight. Let's bring him in. Everyone else here knows him as Captain Ray Kelly.
Hey, Paul, Chris,
How you doing, Captain Ray?
everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing well tonight.
Thank you for the invite to be on.
Yeah. So tell us what's going on in your world.
I tell you, I was flying. I had last week I had a meetup with Al from South Florida Drone Flyers. He was up here, and then I met up with Rob Kamada, Aviano Aerial Photography, and he invited me to an open house at the fire department where he was flying his M30 drone, and I got to see that flying around, and it was really a cool experience, to say the least, to see a drone at a fire, a working fire. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you do a lot of videos with Rob. He does some interesting work. He works for the fire department, right?
Yeah, he's a volunteer. He's their drone pilot. Him and another, I think they have one other drone pilot also. But for over a year, I don't know, he was using his own drones. He would use his Autel. He liked his Autel. He had the thermal camera on that one and the spotlight, and he was using that for the fire department. But he talked the fire department into getting the M30 drone. They incorporated it into their budget, and they bought it.
Yeah.
Is that a Treese?
And Ray, I forgot to. There was one thing. I don't know how I forgot to do it, but we have the Sunday Spectacular that we still have to do for the show. So let's put this conversation on the back burner and let's get right to the Sunday Spectacular. I know you're all going to love this. So let's check this out. Let's see who won tonight.
Wow. Amazing.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That picture was incredible.
It was.
Absolutely incredible.
Well deserved. Lawrence is one of the best guys in the drone community, and his photography is incredible.
Yeah, he does a lot of the photography of the night city life and always really impressive work, and even though it's a lot of photos that he takes is a city at nighttime, he just finds a way to make them unique and just looks incredible.
It still it's like, that's what I want to, I want to do a little bit of that,
Yeah, this is your perfect time now that you got that Air 2S.
I'm thinking about going to the water fire in Providence, Rhode Island. They have fires along the Providence River. And I'm thinking that's a good night to, take the drone up and go fly around there and, catch the beautiful sights as well. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but Paul has put out a video quite a few months back where he was when we went to the pedestrian bridge out in Providence. And I fell in love with the video he did because it just showed how well the sensor worked in the Air 2S.
Yeah, you're talking about a night on the town. Yeah, Providence.
Yeah, that was great, man.
I'll tell you, Chris, you got to love this Air 2S. You will absolutely love that drone.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
actually have some other people that have joined the chat too. We got Yellow Rose Drones. We have
Hey, Lee.
I seen quite a few new names. Oh, my friend Peeping Otter is here. How you doing? We got Carolina Air Shots.
Chuck's here.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
We got Lambo Drives Zambo.
And Bud
Bud
joined in right
Bud
before
made it. How you doing, Bud? Welcome to the show.
right before the Sunday Spectacular. He
Yeah,
joined
we got
in.
Mr. Skyfly in the house. We got Chuck Kovaction in here. MEU Drones in here. How you doing? Good evening. Jim Beauchart is in the chat. He has date night.
You got a gig?
Akaraka's in here.
Warren, how you doing?
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Oh, Liz Mills is in here. How you doing? We have Al, South Florida Drone Flies. I believe I already said hi to him. Dawn came in. We got Mudball Creative. Wow, there's a lot of other people that joined here. We got Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot, for keeping everybody up to date with links.
Yeah, you got to say hello to Nightbot.
Yep, absolutely. Wow, there's so much chat here. Oh, hi, Susan. Susan made it back. How you doing?
You said hello to Chuck, right? Kovaction?
Yes, I
Yep.
did.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
How you doing, Chuck?
Well, it's so hard. We have J-Dub in the house. It's so hard to keep up with all the people that join the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everybody. So, Ray, I'm going to share a video of yours. I was just curious. It was the Mavic 3 flight, a beautiful secret location on Long Island. New York.
Secret. It's a secret location.
Secret location. I'm going to add it to the stream here.
Secret spot.
We're going to give it a play, and you can tell us kind of what was going on here in your flight.
All right. Yeah.
Can
Well-
you hear the audio?
We head to New York. We're going to go to Long Island. And we're going to go to Port Jefferson. There's a beautiful harbor there, as you'll see. I'll be flying
You know,
my Mavic 3.
I thought this harbor was so great.
Waterfront.
When Al came up, I brought him right back to Port Jeff Harbor, and he loved it. But this is the flight I did a few days before Al arrived.
Yeah, Port Jefferson.
And I tell you, I love flying in Port Jefferson. I really do.
Waterfront Park.
And
Yeah.
you'll see why.
Looking to Port Jefferson.
And you definitely are a nice, safe pilot. I always watch you. Always like doing your reverse droney and just always paying attention to your surroundings, which is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, I
You did.
say I'm a conservative flyer. A lot of people say I'm a wimpy flyer. You know, I don't go that high. I don't go that far. And I use the zoom a lot on the Mavic 3. I
Yeah.
really do.
You got to use its capability.
But look at this unique sculpture that they have there.
Yeah, what is that made out of? Is that iron or?
Yeah, it's iron in the middle and obviously cement, you know, shipbuilders there. And that commemorates the shipbuilding tradition that Port Jefferson was years back in the early 1900s.
Yeah, Bud says if he mentions the word harbor in his area, all would question me.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Is the video moving for everybody?
Well, it just started again. Yeah, it froze up there for a minute. I don't know why. But it's a beautiful harbor, and there's luxury motor yachts there also. I mean, I say it later on in the video, but as you guys know, I do a lot of narration in my videos.
Mhm.
I try to give some information about the area where I'm flying.
Yeah, you give an awful lot of information for someone showing secret locations.
Yeah,
I
right.
know, I
You'll
know.
find it.
And my wife says I talk too much.
No, I
So-
find your videos very informative.
So you took a couple of photos from this area as well, right?
Yes, yes, but that I'm showing that's the ferry terminal right there, And I don't know if I zoom in here, I forget now, but that yacht has a hot tub on the upper deck.
Yeah,
Right.
you did zoom in. It is. It's a beautiful yacht.
Yeah.
Who
Mhm.
owns that?
I did research on it, and it's a local guy right on Long Island. Yeah.
So you,
Obviously, he's a multimillionaire.
yeah. So when you're flying, you have a lot of fun playing around with that zoom.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Shows it right there. Yeah.
I know a lot of pilots like really chasing the boats and getting close to them, but I don't like to do that.
Yeah.
Um, I know it gets certain captains a little nervous when they see a drone flying around close to them. So I avoid it. I use the zoom.
Yeah, and for the people in the chat, I've set up Nightbot to periodically share Ray Kelly's link to his YouTube. So always make sure you go there and check out his videos. Get subscribed, give him a thumbs up. Support the community. That's how we do it.
Lawrence is in the chat. Congratulations, Lawrence.
Oh,
Your
hi,
Sunday
Lawrence. Congratulations.
spectacular was amazing. Congratulations.
Amazing.
And that was a school of bunker right there, just to let people know. I'm narrating in the video, but that's a school of bunker and this giant bluefish feeding on them. And
Wow, that's
the
cool.
bluefish are 10 to 15 pounds.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and Chris saw something similar recently. We were out and we saw a bunch of small fish, nothing that size, but there were tons of them in the water just right by where we were flying from.
But when you're fishing there, you just throw your lure in that school and you're hooked up. You're
And there's
immediately
actually
hooked
another
up.
school right there.
Yep, another one right next to it. Yeah. But it's got a nice little beach there in Port Jeff. And I think Al's still in the chat, but Al, see, it's a higher tide when I was there earlier in the week. Because when Al and I were there, it was a low tide. But there's the ferry.
Look at this ferry. This thing's incredible.
That's a ferry. That's a big ferry.
Look at all the water dumping off the side of it right here. I wonder where that water is coming from.
Don't they pull it up through put it into ballasts? Am I right?
Yeah, some of the ferries do that. Yes, yeah. But I'm giving the information about the Park City ferry in the narration of the video here. 280 feet long, and I think it was 42 feet wide.
That's crazy.
95 vehicles it holds, and I forget the exact passenger count.
Now, where is this ferry taking the people?
It takes them over to Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's an hour and 15-minute ride across on the Long Island Sound.
There's a semi on the back of there.
Yeah. A lot of trucks use it for transportation to get to New England. Yeah, or Connecticut. But I've been on the ferry many times over the years.
I've been on the Martha's Vineyard ferry.
Oh, what a beautiful top-down shot. This is great.
Yeah, I forget who was talking. I think Johnny and I were talking about it, and we were talking about that we should do this more often. So I figured I'd do it in this video. But again, that sculpture is amazing. It really is.
Yeah.
That's
a big
chair.
seat.
Yeah, the big chair. When they have a big chair, you got to take a picture in it.
They have one of those in Plymouth, I think, too.
Oh, do they? Yeah. Well, thank you very much for showing it, Paul. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and very important here, always make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment. Super important. That's a fantastic way to show support. Just that thumbs up is a great way to do it.
Thank you.
I have a question for you, Ray. You use ND filters on the Mavic 3?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I have an adjustable filter on it, and it's called the Skyreet. Yep.
Oh, it's a polarizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed how blue that sky was, and that's
so
those help out. I know.
Yeah, I like it. And it's an old joke now, but I love this drone. I really do. And I used to tell everybody I sleep with it. but it's very close to me at all times.
Yeah. Well, you know what that means, right?
What? What's it mean? That I'm
Means-
crazy?
No, it means it's party time.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, there
Dominic.
you go. Dominic, how you doing?
How you doing, Dominic?
Good evening, then.
Well, good evening.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
good evening for us. Good
evening
morning
over
for
here.
you. We got Alexis in here with us too, but she is in the, she's got her camera off. Oh, and we just got another guest. How you doing, Art?
Yeah,
Hey,
Oh,
Art.
it's
and
great to
Alexa.
be here. Sorry I'm a little late. I had that child safety seat stuck to my ass.
Oh, it's all right. You're not late. You're right on time.
Good to
Okay,
see you, Art.
we have Barkley in
Good
the
to
house.
see you, Ray and Chris and Paul and Alexis and oh, I'm going Dominic. Hey there, we miss you on my conservative show, man.
Yeah.
I was getting an invite from Paul.
Yeah,
It was to your show, so I hustled home. Oops.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that Art was live. I actually messaged him a link to the
Yeah.
show and said, "You want to
Yep.
join the panel?" He says, "I'm live right now." I didn't even realize it.
There you go. You're just, you never know what you're getting when you reach into it's like about what is it?
Alexis knows what she's getting
with
in
an
the mail.
with an autograph.
So
Oh.
I gotta go get the pen,
Yeah.
and I get right on the back here. Yeah, with love from R to Alexis.
7 Hello 107.
Oh,
That looks
Alexis,
like-
you
that
won
looks
the
like-
you won the controller.
I did.
Yep.
Now,
Congratulations.
thank you. Now I got to learn what to do with it.
Well, if you have RC planes, it'll work great
Yeah,
with that. Yeah.
I just haven't flown them yet. We're a coastal town and it's always windy. Well, not always, but more often than not. But better weather is coming too.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to show you guys what I saw at the flight club today. If I could share that.
Yeah, sure.
And there we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Dominic.
Sorry about
Dominic.
that.
Hey,
My phone overheated.
Nick.
My phone overheated again. It's only like 18 degrees Celsius here, and it's already warm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my. Well, there's the VTOL that one of the guys that I just met today, and he not only brought that, but he brought this float plane
Oh,
Very cool.
Wonderful.
Oh,
that he
that's
was going to
awesome.
fly, but the lake was closed because they had an event going on there. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that
And
is really
here's
cool.
the close up of the VTOL. And boy, that thing flies fast.
That's
Oh, wow.
very cool.
So did you get to fly any of those?
I didn't fly. I flew my Avata today
Oh,
Yeah.
and had a blast.
About
How do you like the Avata, Art? You like it?
I love it. Yeah, it's one of my favorite drones.
It looks like it's pretty easy to fly. You
Yes,
think
it is.
a newbie to FPV could handle it? Or,
Yeah, oh yes.
hey,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah?
I'm
how you
using
doing?
the motion controller. And it just very intuitive. And speaking of intuitive, it's Bill, and I've got something for Bill.
No!
Did I hear?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
We
I
got
heard
Rogue
Avata, so I
FPV
thought
in the
I would.
house.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have Rogue FPV. We got TJ Giggles and Drones in the house. How you doing?
hey, TJ, how you doing, Bill?
Good, Ray. How are you?
Good. Everything's
I haven't
good.
seen you in a while. It's good to see you.
nice
Yeah.
Sunday night, guys.
Likewise.
There you go. Is that better, Alexis? There you go.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Not in front of the kids.
And now Art can uppercut you.
There we go.
Anyway, I heard about it, so I had to come in.
Hey, look at this. We got news. We got news from Barkley. He booked his room for April. Barkley's
Oh.
coming to the South Florida drone meetup. All
Hi,
right,
Lawrence. How
Barkley.
you doing?
Wow, there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're number 52, Barkley.
Do you have me on the list?
Oh yeah, you're way at the top. You know, you're on the drone committee, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but you never know because I'm on the drone committee. You may have forgotten.
Unless you quit on me.
No, no, it's like same pay as last year, right?
Same pay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Say bye-bye.
Before we continue on in the chat, I think now would be a good time to show the best of the rest. Now, the best of the rest, normally I play it from the brand and the video clips, but the file is too big, so I have to share it like I would down at the bottom. So everyone's mic will be active. So if you could just allow the music to play and just enjoy it, just giving you a heads up. We're going to play best of the rest. And congratulations to Lawrence Clark for winning Sunday Spectacular. That was a fantastic photo. I seen you in the chat. I'm glad to have you here. Now let's go best of the rest.
Awesome.
Wow.
Cool. Very good.
Congratulations, everybody.
You know, this group consistently makes it hard to choose, my favorite picture. One person has to get the Sunday Spectacular, but you guys make it so hard. Ray, that was a fantastic shot. I wanted to say, too, someone is in the chat and said it was sweet to get out and finally look at all these other fantastic shots. Keep up the awesome work, drone community. Just so you know, whoever that is on Facebook, there is a permission that you can grant to StreamYard through Facebook so your name can show up in the chat. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It should be around there. So if you'd like us to know who you are, you can either say it in the chat or grant that permission to StreamYard. We'd love to know who it is.
You log into Facebook and then you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and that should give you the permission. That's how I did it.
Hey, Paul, you got Rodney Bell in the house tonight. Hey,
Nice.
Rodney.
How you doing, Rodney? We got Chris Wedgeworth. Chris Wedgeworth, one person will win a mug tonight, but for anybody that's interested in a mug, I've posted a link in the description of the YouTube video with the supplier of it, and you can order one directly. If you can't wait to win and you really want one, you can go order one. And the shipping is very fast. It's like 3-day shipping, so yeah, so those were some fantastic photos. They really do fantastic work. I'm so proud to be part of that community that's just putting out that kind of content. It's incredible.
You know, Paul, your format on your show is really good. The way you do have your Sunday Spectacular, and then you do have the best of the rest. It really means a lot. There's no doubt about it. It means a lot to the producers of the videos and the photos. You know, it does.
Yeah, well, I want them to be recognized. That's the key part of it. I want them all to be recognized. You know, I want them to kind of challenge each other. So that's why I do the Sunday Spectacular, because someone's going to want to post a picture that's going to grab that attention and say, look at me, you know, and that's the competitive aspect of it. But they're all worthy of being featured on the show. This is the United States Drone Society show, so they're all worthy of being featured. So all you gotta do is post your photos, and I'll make sure that they get featured. And every week I'm gonna pick someone in the community to feature who has like a YouTube channel where I can feature some of their content, you know, just to you know, help out the other people who've you know, welcomed me in and Chris in to the community and really worked well. Oh, Beans is in the house too. Oh, the Facebook user is Angie. Okay. Hi, Angie.
All right, Angie.
Yeah. So, but I appreciate you saying that, Ray. You know, I wanted my show to be different, you know, then I didn't want it to just be open chat, you know, the normal. I wanted it to be different, and I wanted it to be something that certain people could get really excited about seeing every week, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Fun going.
Yeah. All right, I think someone take over the chat here. I'm gonna set up the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Hey, David, AZ Drone Dude, how you doing?
It's mine. It's mine. It's all mine. I take it. It's mine.
Hi, David.
Sorry. Say hello to everybody. You got Al in it. Did you say hi to Al?
Hi, Al.
Captain Ray?
Yeah, I said hello to him at the beginning. He was right up. I tell you, Al is a good guy. It was fun that he came up here. We got a chance to fly together. I showed him a couple of secret spots.
Those the secret spots.
That is so cool, Alexis. That is
yeah,
so cool.
I love it. It's incredible. That's funny.
That's actually my normal voice.
I love that sound machine, Alexis.
Yeah, the Rodecaster Pro 2 is
You're keeping up with art here.
cool. Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot to learn on it, but I've learned a few things, but I'm far from being a professional. So
Which one do you have, Art?
Hashtag USDS.
Hey,
Bill, do you have one of those sound machines too?
No, I don't. I have something else.
Yeah, I thought
so.
But
no, I don't have one. I actually don't. That's just
Art?
a filter that I got for free with Blue Voice, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Software. It's
God,
just software.
now I know the next thing I have to buy Uncle Bill.
No. Actually, this is why I keep jumping off, and why I was a little late is I'm playing with the other toy you gave me,
Yeah.
the 3D printer over there, and I'm trying to print a very simple recorder, you know, flute, and it comes in 4 pieces, so I'm actually printing 4 things at once. I'm getting real nervy here.
Yeah.
And it's not quite. Gotta get that temp right.
Do you have the 4 pieces? Do they need to be glued?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll
Together?
find out when it's done.
Well, in that box of stuff I sent you with the airplane that I 3D printed, there's some glue in there. I think
I saw that.
Okay.
Well, it's just a recorder. You know, it's 3-piece.
Yeah,
glue.
but you have to, if it's glued, you have to use a certain glue on PLA because, like,
Yeah, Artie, it's like that. Artie, thank you.
yeah,
Thank
like
you for.
glue won't work or Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Use the right glue.
It's just an experiment. It's difficult to get that thing perfectly, the level perfectly right, and the temperature right. Since I went with the PLA Plus, I've got it.
It works for me.
Yeah, it's been annoying. However, I did. I showed everybody. This might look familiar to Captain Ray.
Yeah, I have one of them. Yeah, Brad made me one.
Well, I made me one. See?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I got one at the first South Florida drone meetup, right? And then my son liked it, so he took it on me. So I had to get another one.
Skull and son of Skull.
So besides for condoms, what is it supposed to be used for storing?
Well, the condoms are for just the little one here is for the condoms. This is a pencil holder. This actually fits over the bottom.
That's what you call it.
Bottom of my vape pretty well. So there you go.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Yeah, Susan Lee's glad that you got a 3D printer, Uncle Bill.
Well, thank
Hey,
you.
Alex. Alex is in the house. How you doing?
Hey, Alex. How
Hey,
you
I
Alex.
didn't get it. It was given to me. It was a gift from your friend of mine, and actually, Alexis, I got the projector working too that I won.
Oh, good. Is it any
Yeah,
good?
pretty neat. Yeah, hooked up to my cell phone. I got a little adapter to go from USB-C to HDMI.
That's cool.
Also, when I got his power pass through, so it's charging at power pass through up to 60 watts. So it full charges. I had a movie on the wall when I was laying in bed playing around with it. Fell asleep, woke up in the morning, phone still at 100%. Worked great.
Oh, good. I won't
fact-
ask what movie.
Huh?
I won't ask what movie.
We have 22 entries.
Mostly clean.
Okay.
I watched our channel. That's what I did. Yeah, that's it.
We have-
Mostly
There
clean.
you go.
We have
That'll be a good
46 people in the stream and 22 entries. If you want to be entered into the giveaway for the coffee mug, I will show the coffee mug again.
And even if you're on the panel, make sure you hit that hashtag. You can win one too.
Yep.
Hey,
I need that coffee mug.
I love coffee mugs.
That's a nice mug.
Hey, Tammy Jean.
Hey.
Tammy Jean.
There she is.
Hi, Tammy. How
Hi,
you doing?
Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Love your channel, and I'm a lifer. Once I subscribe, I'm a lifer. I put that in her channel.
You make it sound like a prison sentence.
Hey, Tammy. How you doing?
I'm
Tammy Jean.
gonna leave this up for about 30 more seconds, and then I'm gonna run it and see who wins.
Awesome.
Well, I think everyone else is safe because Maddie doesn't look like he's in the house tonight. So
He'll find some way of winning.
He's probably lurking. It'll come up.
yeah.
Matty didn't do his show, right? He didn't,
I
right?
didn't see him.
No.
Notification.
You know who was here to visit
Hey,
me
we
today,
got
Ray?
Jerry.
Who?
Ken came down.
Yeah, I know. Was he surprising you, or were you expecting him?
No, I was expecting him. He gave
Oh,
me a call
okay.
a few weeks, so he wanted to get up on the roof. We went droofing today.
All right, 27
Very
entries.
cool.
Can someone give
Ooh,
me a
awesome.
drum roll, please?
Well, that's not a drum roll.
The most
Well, that's my drum roll.
I've ever
We
heard.
thought Art would have a drum roll.
Good Lord.
I've got. Hey, Jim G.
Gee, congrats.
Jim,
Congratulations.
Well
Hey,
done, Jim.
Jim.
Congratulations, Jim G. You are a winner.
Hey, Jim, congratulations, buddy. I'm glad you
Oh, is
won
this
it.
too late?
Awesome.
That's nice.
So,
I
Jim, what
think
you could do is message me your address, and I'll have that cup shipped out to you tomorrow.
I think that was late.
Rigged. People are saying it's rigged.
Yeah, rigged.
No, I know Jim's happy. He likes the mug. Everyone likes the mug. But like I said, if
Yeah, I
if
need
you
one, man. I need to win one.
i-
Do you sell them,
I'll
Paul?
buy one. I'll buy one.
what was that, Alexis?
Do you sell them?
There's a link in the video description. You just have to check it out on YouTube. There's a link to the supplier of them. You can order one directly if you want.
Oh, there you go.
Let's hope this Tyrannosaurus doesn't eat my head.
Oh, you want me to deliver it? Oh, I can do that too. I can have it shipped to me, and I'll give it to you next time I see you if you want. That works.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
he
will
lives
do
close by.
Yeah, he actually lives real close by. We've gone flying. We were just together recently flying. Me, Chris, him, and
Oh, that's
and
good.
Joe
That's
Manning.
cool.
Yep.
Who's
Even
Gina?
Jim
Jim
Bouchard.
Bouchard just shared the
Just-
link. That's the person who creates the mugs for me.
Oh, okay.
Liz,
Do you know her personally?
well, actually, my wife has a group on Facebook for a show that she watches, and Liz and her daughter are in that group, and that's where they met. They did customized products, so we thought it was a good way to support a small business. You know, a single mother, trying to take care of her kid, and we thought it was a good way to support a small business. So we kind of worked it out where I would order the mug, and they would wait for me to send them the address, and they would ship it out for me.
I don't see your mugs.
Well, you got to
Good
go
way to
shop.
do it,
I just put the link in the chat right to the mug, Alexis.
Yep.
Oh, I went to Gina's, like where I was supposed to go. Thanks, Bill.
Got to hit shop. Gotta
Hi,
help
little
these
llama Laura.
people
And they're
new
good-
to the
they're
internet.
good
Hey,
quality
Laura.
mugs.
A mug was one of the first things I bought when I started supporting people
I
in the
found
drone
it.
community.
Yep.
Anybody know who this is?
What is-
Yeah, Mel.
There you go. I know how
400
to get it.
AGL.
Yeah,
Milk,
exactly.
I don't know,
Ah.
Paul. I think I might be buying the Blessed Be the wine.
I'm sure they'll take any product you want to get from us there. I just I want people to be able to purchase the mug if they don't want to like wait for a chance to win. The options there for them to get one right away.
There you go.
And I'm sure Tina would be very appreciative of anyone who orders a product from there. That's
You
fantastic.
know what my problem is? I'm a shopaholic, and I'll probably buy one of everything. Probably buy them and give them away on Uncle Bill's channel.
Yeah.
Well, Alexis, I have a Teespring on my channel. If you just go to my channel, I have a Teespring. I have T-shirts. I have tumblers. I have glasses. I've got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and if
Okay,
everybody knows this,
I have a mug on the way, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you something, Art. I don't want any of your G-strings.
and anybody who knows this guy right here, Uncle Billy, has a show at 10 o'clock, and he does giveaways on his show with the help of Alexis. So make sure you check it out Sunday nights.
With the help of Jim Beauchard, I just happen to drop it and give stuff away.
Uncle Bill, when you get a chance, share the link to your channel in the chat. People know tonight at 10 o'clock, right?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
And, and the only reason she does that is she's trying to get the Jim Beauchard through me. I understand what's going on.
Yeah, right. No, really, the reason I'm doing it is I'm trying to clear out this house so I can,
Take care, Rodney.
Well, I have to say, Alexis, that's very nice of what you do on Bill's channel, and it was very nice what you did for the South Florida Drone Meetup last year. You were one of the top sponsors of the South Florida Drone Meetup, and I want to say thank you again.
Well, you're welcome. And Lord willing, if the weather's good between here and there, I'm going to fly my Bonanza down, chock full of a lot more gifts.
That'll be cool. We'd love you to join us. Believe me.
Whoever wants to ride after the festivities are over or whatever, we can head to the airport. I'll give you a quick ride Bonanza.
You have a beach craft?
I don't weigh a whole lot, Alexis, so.
Well, that's okay. We'll put you in the back.
And get him a big bottle of vodka.
We'll just we'll stick him in the back.
Out on the wing.
We'll put him in the luggage area where the 20-gallon ox tank is with a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
And if you want, we can get a booster seat. And you can look out the window.
Oh, there you go. I want to look out the window.
There you go.
And I just happen to have one of the giveaways right here, Alexis.
Oh, those are cool.
Cozy.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. I like them, and they work.
So I'd like to take a minute to address something also. I don't really, I didn't want to put too much emphasis on any of it because this show's for United States Drone Society, but there have been a lot of people in the drone community over the last 24 hours who have helped me gain a legal fund. We're talking almost $3,000. It's no small amount of money.
Awesome.
To help me hire an attorney. So I want to just thank anybody who's helped. Because I need it. I'm not going to be able to be successful in this case unless I have proper legal representation. So thank you to, everybody who's chipped in or who's just been there to support me, So
you ended up getting an attorney, Paul?
Well, I actually contacted a couple. I'm waiting for a response back, but it's the weekend, So I was talking to Greg from Pilot Institute, and he was the one who suggested that I create a GoFundMe and he would help share it because they viewed my footage. My flight was completely legal. They believe it's complete nonsense what's going on with the court. And they felt it necessary that I get the help that I need because this is detrimental to the drone community as a whole, because this can set a precedent that could be dangerous for other pilots. So I did it, and it's been 24 hours and I'm at almost $3,000. It's unbelievable. I have Ken Dobo is going to have me on a show. I had Ken Heron reach out to me today. Geeks Vana did an entire show on me today, showing the video and everything. So go check out Geeks Vana channel at some point, and you can view the video he did today on it. And it's led to some very healthy debate. And I've had some haters who made it seem like maybe I should have been nice the cop and not challenged any authority or, but regardless, I did what I thought was the right thing to do. And, it's a learning experience for everybody, but my flight was legal. That's the bottom line. My flight was legal, and this system shouldn't be trying to really put a real detriment to my family is what they're doing.
Mhm.
That's
And
a
you-
really
and you-
long link.
and you
Here's
didn't
here's a
endanger
shorter
anybody.
link.
From
just
what
put
I
the
saw, you did not endanger anybody.
Yeah.
I just put the shorter link in.
That's
That was I
Well,
copied that from them.
and I've learned a lot about this. With my flying style, I'm like people say, I'm fairly new to the drone community, and I'm learning myself. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm always following safety guidelines. And maybe after hearing a lot of the feedback, maybe I need to adjust the way I fly in certain areas, and that's understandable. But nothing that I did could really constitute what happened to me. I was really concentrated on safety. I was actively avoiding any obstacles, but maybe next time I'll use a bit more discretion and understand, that there are people who could be nervous about my flight, which is not unreasonable, but that doesn't mean that what I did was wrong in any way. And some people are going to disagree with that, and that's fine. But it's a learning experience. And the important part is that if I'm going to learn a lesson here, then I think that the police department also needs to learn a lesson and get educated so they can make a better decision next time and have a better approach in the future.
Yeah, I think that we've all learned not to say, I don't think you can ticket me for fill in the blank. But at the same time, police are supposed to, correct me if I'm wrong, Captain Ray, police are supposed to be kind of like a psychologist on the scene, right? You've got to kind of like feel the circumstances out and
Well, Paul and I had the discussion right after it happened, and the way he explained it to me, Paul, and initially I said he should have just said, "Okay, officer, I'll fly a little higher or later and went somewhere else." If he did that, he wouldn't have got the ticket. The fact that he challenged
Ray,
the officer,
Ray,
that's what caused the issue.
But this is the point that people are missing. When the cop approached me, I was already done flying. My drone was not in the air. I was packing up my equipment, so that's the key here. The cop approached me and said that I need to fly higher. I only challenged the authority in the situation. It wasn't like I was actively flying at the time. I was not in the air. So, there's things.
The point is, though, Paul, I think what Captain Ray is saying, and I've done this myself, this cost me from being a police officer myself. I was on the way to the academy way back when I was a youngster, and I got pulled over for a speeding ticket, and I was going 10 over, and I was going through a little town, and they're desperate for the money in their coffers. But the police officer that pulled me over, long story short, I'm not going to go into the whole story, but anyway, I opened my mouth.
You didn't tell him to put the bullet back in his pocket, did you?
No, I didn't. But what happened was,
it's Andy Griffith.
No, but what happened? No, it was really a serious matter. What happened was, I opened my mouth and I told the police officer, who was a state police officer, I was so exuberant and so excited about becoming a police officer, a peace officer. And I said, "Oh, I'm on my way to the academy." And he says, "Oh, where are you getting on?" And so we had a nice little chat. Had I not said that, he would not have known to blackmail me and call my captain and lie about me, saying that I said things and did things that I didn't do. That cost me a profession. So a lot of times, the less said is the better. So I think that's what Captain Ray said. If you don't challenge, you just, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Says.
Won't happen again.
And this is really totally different. But if a cop arrests you, even though you don't have the authority to arrest you, don't resist arrest. Really, just don't.
Don't run.
And you fight it in court. And Paul is doing that. And I would like to know, Paul, how did you find the attorney? How did you got two of them?
Yeah, I looked them up online. But here's the thing. I looked for criminal defense attorneys because I'm facing a criminal charge out of New York. So I need someone who's educated in criminal defense in New York. But I had someone contact me who works with PennDOT, who's well-versed in drone law, who's willing to be an expert witness on my behalf that will work in tandem with whatever attorney I hire. So that way the attorney has access to the information needed to fight, because the attorney's job is going to be, one, to learn the information he needs to know to fight my case.
Well, he's got to have experience with drones. The
Yeah.
attorney really should have experience with drones.
So it's a process, but this is the plan. When I go to court, I have court coming this Wednesday. I'm going to go to court. If the judge asks me any questions, I'm going to respectfully decline to answer any questions. I would like legal representation, which means that buys me time. They'll appoint me an attorney. I'll take a court-appointed attorney, and then I'll have that court-appointed attorney until I, hire an attorney who can help me fight this case, and then I'll get rid of the court-appointed attorney. Basically, Wednesday I'm using to buy me more time is what's going to happen.
Paul, whatever you do, don't play games with the attorney, and you can't afford an attorney. If you got a GoFundMe, they'll find out about that. So just remember that.
Well, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, you were saying a court-appointed attorney.
Yeah,
That's
just to
somebody
buy.
who can't afford an attorney.
No. Listen, I don't have
You have
enough.
a legal fund. I'm just saying. Just keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah, I'm not keeping the public defender. I'm just that's gonna buy me time on Wednesday. I mean,
what Captain Ray is saying is don't think that the public, the freebie, is not going to know about the GoFundMe, because they'll find out about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to hide the GoFundMe, but I don't have enough in there to hire an attorney. But I'm going to try to retain one. But if I don't have one by Wednesday, I'm not going to have an attorney with me in court. I'm going to ask for representation.
And if for some reason that the GoFundMe doesn't have enough to hire the attorney, then you don't use it, be sure to return that money to all the people so that there's not another scandal going on.
Yeah, no, there's not any. I'm not planning on doing any of that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when I go to court Wednesday, if I don't have an attorney, I'm gonna request one until I can hire one. I have to find one that I can hire, that I can retain to help me fight the case. But if I go to court Wednesday, what they want to do is they want to find out if I'm competent enough to represent myself, but I don't have any intention on representing myself. So if I tell them I'm not going to represent myself, they're going to ask me if I have an attorney. If I don't have one Wednesday, they're going to appoint one to me. But I don't want to leave my case in the hands of somebody in that, someone in their system.
Well, you've got some really good people in your hip pocket. I mean, like Captain Ray, he can give you some solid advice. I mean, he's retired.
Yeah,
police officer. You've got the Ryan guy from Ken Aaron's channel.
Yeah,
he's so knowledgeable. It'd be great if he could go there with you. And you said you had one other expert witness that you might be able to bring in. But I mean, anything that you can do to benefit yourself, more power to you. I don't see that they have a case, but
no, there is. I don't see it either.
But stranger things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Johnny says it's just going to be a fine, but I don't want it on my record. I didn't commit a crime. I don't want to. I don't want to plea out and take a fine.
Yeah.
Well, you might not have to plea out. They're going to give you a chance to talk to the DA, and whether or not you want to do that is your business.
Yeah.
And when they talk to the DA, go on from there, Captain, about like what to and not to say.
All right, but as far as the GoFundMe goes, am I supposed to go to court and say, "Well, I have a GoFundMe, but I don't have an attorney"? What am I supposed to do?
Yes, you should be upfront about your finances.
Well, yeah, I don't have any intentions on hiding that, but if I don't have an attorney by Wednesday, I'm confused as to how I'll handle that when I go to court on Wednesday. If I don't have an attorney yet, but I plan on hiring one, I tell them, are they going to appoint one to me until then, or I'm confused about? I don't understand how that system works.
Well, they would ask you if you need a postponement to get an attorney. That's what.
Okay, so yeah, that's the information, and that will buy me time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That I'm not looking to do anything shady or fishy or anything like that. I'm just looking to buy time to get an attorney. That's what I'm trying to do. I sent out some emails to some criminal defense attorneys, but I have to have the what do you call it when you meet with the attorney the first time?
The retainer.
Yeah. Well, the consultation. I wanted to have a consultation and see if I get a retainer on the attorney. But if I go to court without one on Wednesday, I wasn't sure where to go after that. Was the court going to appoint me one and take that until I hire one, or what? This is, I don't know what to do. So.
Well, you'll always be able to tell if the DA or the judge watches any of the drone shows because you can just go in and say Avada.
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine. I think you're going to be on the next Flow State movie. It's going to be called Flow State 2, aka Paul.
Yep.
You're going to get some recognition.
They can call it the Wedge and Big sequel.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. And Gary's right. Better call Saul.
Yeah.
There you go. That guy is.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
It seems to me like this little town just really has nothing going on, so they want some type of case to like make it worth their while. Did you say there was like a restraining order case and your case, and that was it?
Yeah, everything else was traffic. They don't even have security at the door.
It sounds if it is as you've just said. It almost sounds to me like the police that are at our Corpus Christi airport. They're city police officers, or peace officers, but there's so little going on at the airport. They're just dying to do something so that when they'll make a mountain out of an anthill, in other words.
Yeah.
So you just be as polite as you can and keep your mouth.
Chris wants to ask a question. Chris Hope, that is.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. You can ask your question. Well, whatever they're trying to do, I'm gonna fight it. I don't want to plea out and get any charge on my record because that's something. If it's something that doesn't end with it being off of my record, then I don't want it.
Well, you're innocent until proven guilty, right, Captain?
That's it. You got it. Yeah.
So Chris.
And how can they prove you guilty if you didn't break any laws? And all those laws are federal laws, and a little town or a big town or anything in between can't set their own laws above a federal law.
But what they did was this is what they're doing. They're using a land law, a state statute. That I committed reckless endangerment, that I was putting other people at a severe risk of bodily harm or death.
Doesn't matter because federal law already has that covered. I mean, if you look at everything that you studied for are you 107?
No.
Okay. Well, when you go through 107 training, you're doing a lot of what we do as Part 61 and 91 pilots, and you didn't commit a crime. Period. You didn't. They can't prove that. And the fact that they wrote you up on a traffic ticket, isn't that an issue right there, Captain?
I don't think it was a traffic ticket. You got a summons, right, Chris?
When they first wrote you the ticket, at the scene, wasn't that a traffic ticket?
Yeah, it was a traffic citation.
Traffic? He wrote you under a traffic?
He wrote me a summons to court on a traffic citation ticket.
Do you have that to show so Captain can see it?
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Ray, after the show because it's actually 8:59. The show is about to end here, so I will send you a picture of that. It's very strange, but it is what it is. It's a criminal charge. He didn't give me like a ticket where you pay a ticket and that's it. It was a summons to appear. It's a very weird setup that they have. And what his actual wording on the ticket was: observed flying drone 90 miles an hour water level. That was what he put in the description of the ticket. Very strange. Very, very strange. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to.
Chris Hope has a good point about whether the drone, and he's comparing it to a jet ski too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the prosecutor was comparing. This is what she's trying to do. She's trying to fight the jurisdiction of the FAA by saying that it's illogical because if I were to fire a bullet at someone, would the bullet's trajectory through the air be under the jurisdiction of the FAA? Or if I was to throw a rock at someone, would the rock's trajectory through the air be under the jurisdiction of the FAA? This is the language that's actually in the response to my motion to dismiss based on jurisdiction. So she's playing a very funny game with her wording, but it's not.
A good attorney's going to have a field day with this, and they'll get it dismissed. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
And what they just said there, Paul, is absolutely retarded. I mean, that's not even professional.
I will send you a picture of it. I have it. That's the actual response to my motion to dismiss. So yeah. All right, but I'm gonna send everybody out from the chat here. I appreciate everyone coming in. Dominic, Art, Bill.
Thank you for having me.
Ray Kelly, Alexis, thank you so much. Appreciate having you here.
Thank you for the invite.
I'll see you all at like 10 o'clock. Uncle Bill, make sure you send me the link to your stream, okay?
Yeah.
We'll see you later, guys.
My stream?
Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
I'll
coming.
put my channel in there. Oh, you mean it's a StreamYard? Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be watching.
Okay.
All right,
Take care, everybody.
Bye, Art. Thank you for coming.
Good night.
Later. Bye.
Good night.
Bye, Ray. Bye, Alexis.
Good night, Alexis.
Joining. Chris, great show. I'm glad everybody was here. And we are going to play the Sunday Spectacular before we go. Thank you for everyone in the chat. I appreciate you all coming in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out United States Drone Society on Facebook. If you take some photos with your drone, post them. You have videos, post them. We'll get them up here. We'll get them featured on the show. We want to see your content. Make sure you do it. Wednesday night, Chris does a show, the Midweek Drone Show. Make sure you pay attention to his channel or the group, and you can find out when he's going to host that show. And thanks for having you here. I'm going to go out with the Sunday Spectacular. Lawrence Clark, man, fantastic. If you're still here, loved it.